10 days until Octopath Traveler releases. All aboard the hype train. Here we go. Wormys Playhouse, and today we're talking about Octopath Traveler. The hype for Octopath Traveler. It is coming. This amazing 16-bit style JRPG is coming in about 10 days from now. There's so much build-up and so much hype for this game. I believe it's releasing on July 13th, so about 11, 10, 9, 12 days. Not really too sure. Not really too sure when I'm filming this episode, when I'm editing it, or when I'm even putting it up online. But it's coming, this game, and I'm excited, and you should be too. So it is dead of summer right now. It has been about 100 degrees the past couple of days. I am entirely sunburnt. I know I'm wearing a jacket. Well, I'm wearing a jacket because it's my signature Wormys jacket. That's why I don't gotta explain anything to you. But Octopath Traveler, this is an amazing game by Square Enix coming for the Nintendo Switch. It has that good old days of yesteryear video game style. From the good old days of Super Nintendo, that 16-bit style of games, of RPGs that I crave for. Games that I enjoy are games like Octopath Traveler. You know, Square Enix has recently released Tokyo RPG Factory, were the developers for games like I Am Setsuna, Lost Sphere. Those were amazing games. They were very much like Chrono Trigger. If you enjoyed games like Chrono Trigger, I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere are great RPGs that you should definitely check out. They're amazing games. They just tell a fantastic story. RPGs that we crave as fans of the series. And Square Enix, they've been the king of RPGs, mainly back in the day. You know, lately they've been kind of letting me down a little bit with some of the games that they bring into us. They haven't been bringing these strong RPGs that we want as fans of the good old days of yesteryear. You know, Square Enix, what's going on with you? Bring those RPGs! But luckily, thankfully, I should say, is that they're bringing a game like Octopath Traveler to us. It's that 16-bit style of graphics. It's got that amazing turn-based style RPG, action-based mechanics, and what's really neat about it is that it goes from, you know, that 2D style of sprites, and when it's in actual battle mode, well, it goes to a 2.5D style of sprites. That is a cool new mechanic that we haven't really quite seen in many video games before. You know, it's a beautiful looking game. You go on 8 different exploration, story-based playthroughs of this game, and then at the end, it brings in all the characters all into one, and you meet up with everybody, and you go on this epic adventure together. And each character has their very own play style, which is really nice, a nice addition to the game. So there's tons of gameplay, tons of different characters that you can play as, and different mechanics that you can enjoy. This is just something that I really wanted to talk about because there's a lot of hype for this game. I'm really excited for this. We don't get enough of these 16-bit style RPGs on any new consoles, and I'm just really glad that Nintendo Switch and Square Enix is bringing that to us. I know I'm in a little bit of a different setting. Usually I'm sitting down at my table. I don't have my table today. I'm just standing up and just talking to you. This is a little bit more personal. It's just I had to do this last minute. I'm just really excited. We got 10 days left and this amazing game is coming. So Octopath Traveler, 8 travelers, 8 adventures, 8 roles to play, and a new world brought to life by Square Enix. And now you can enjoy all of them in the new demo. So not only is there one demo, but there's 2 demos. Imagine that. 2 demos for a video game. That just proves how great this game really is. Because, you know, Square Enix really wants to push this hard out to us. They want to just get it out there and show, hey, we're putting all of our development resources into this game for the true RPG fans out there. And not only are they bringing us this game, but Square Enix, well, apparently they opened up an entirely new studio completely devoted to RPG games like Octopath Traveler. So this is just the beginning. They will be soon bringing us more games, more RPGs, hopefully more 16-bit style games to us fans. So that's an amazing feat right there. Step into the shoes and live the stories of each of the 8 travelers and freely explore the world of Orstera and carry your choices and adventure into the main game with save data transfer. So if you're worried about wasting gameplay in the demos and not being able to transfer it over when you actually get the actual game, well, you can do that. You can play the demo versions, and any hours that you play into that game will transfer over to the actual game once you get it. So that's a huge benefit right there. Download the demo today. You got 2 demos to download, and any hours that you put into that game will transfer over. Woo! Use each character's special abilities in and out of battle. Break through enemy defenses by discovering and targeting weaknesses. Store boost points with each turn and then speed them at strategic times to strengthen abilities. Boost your chain attacks and provide aid to your fellow companions. Choose the path you wish to walk and discover what lies beyond the horizon. Explore multiple distinct RPG adventures in a world created by Square Enix. You can choose from 8 different characters, each with their own distinct story. You got deep strategic turn-based combat with a layered battle system where it goes from regular 2D style action into a 2.5D style like mechanics, visually inspired by retro RPGs brought to life with modern touches and a rousing dynamic musical score. That's another thing that I really appreciate from this game is the music. If you just listen to the soundtrack that they have released so far, it has that very beautiful RPG style of yesteryear. You know, the good old days of the SNES, you know, the music for RPGs in general back then, you know, it just had that sound to it, a certain distinct sound to your ear. It was just very ominous. Is that the right word? Ominous? I'm not really too sure. It's hard to put it into words because it's so beautiful, it's fitting to the game, but good old RPG music really gets my blood boiling. So Octopath Traveler coming on July 13th. It's just, you know, I wanted to talk about the hype. How excited are you for this game? Because I know I'm really excited for this game. There's not many 16-bit style RPGs out there anymore. This old school style genre of RPGs is slowing down. You know, with all the new consoles coming out with the high-end graphics and realistic visualization of games, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's a dying breed of games. But it's something that ages so well. If you put in an old SNES game, that graphics, it just stands the test of time. Those 16-bit style graphics, they will look phenomenal until the end of time. Play some Chrono Trigger, play some Secret of Mana, play some Final Fantasy VI. Just put them in, it'll stand the test of time. They just age really well. Compared to different games that are built nowadays, games from just 2 years ago with the realistic visualization of them, well, they don't age that well. Within 2 years, you know, the graphics are just outdated because there's newer technology out there. Now there's 4K technology, so graphics and games are just becoming that much more realistic looking. But 16-bit style games with the 2D style graphics, well, they just age so beautifully. They stand the test of time. Nothing will put them out of date. So even though they're not as popular as nowadays compared to other genres out there, as much as I would like them to be, well, they're coming back. Don't you worry. Square Enix, that's one thing I'm thankful for. I was a little bit disappointed with their E3 conference. You know, they didn't really show that many great RPGs. The entire time I was like, is this an RPG? Well, no, they didn't show that much. Yes, they showed a few good things, but I really wanted them to bring it home with more games like Octopath Traveler, because they already announced the new studio they have in works for these great RPGs coming. So I want to see more games like this. So I'm definitely supporting this game. I will be playing it 100%. These are the games that I enjoy. I love my story-based games. Those are the RPGs that I want. I'm a big RPG fan. I enjoy games for the story when they have a compelling story, even if the gameplay isn't 100%. As much as I want games to have a phenomenal gameplay, but if that story really brings it home for me, then I can let certain other aspects slide a little bit. If that story is compelling and engaging, well, that's what really brings home a good video game for myself. And again, these graphics, these 16-bit style graphics, they just stand the test of time. And to me, they're beautiful. To me, they are more beautiful than new realistic consoles out there with those new high-end graphics on the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X. To me, 16-bit style games, they age the best. They stand that test of time. So will you be picking up Octopath Traveler on July 13th? I'm pretty sure you will. If you own a Nintendo Switch, this is one of everyone's most anticipated game for the summer. If not, that's okay. You know, RPGs, they're not for everyone, especially turn-based RPGs. It's a certain niche genre out there, and even more so with the 16-bit style graphics. But I'm telling you, this game looks beautiful. Even though it has that retro look, this is where it all started. You gotta pay homage to your elders. This is an accumulation of all the great RPGs throughout all the years of Nintendo and all the way back on the SNES. This is the accumulation of all those great games built into a masterpiece of a game. So the hype is real. It is hitting me hard. I have so much anticipation for this game. I'm still playing Ys 8. I have to finish that. I'm entirely enjoying Ys 8. Lacrimosa of Donna on Nintendo Switch. I love the portable aspect of that game. That's where I'm getting most of my gameplay through. Thank goodness for the Switch. A lot of people don't understand how important Nintendo Switch is because it's an at-home console, but it's also portable. You know, the older you get, you just don't have time. You don't have as much time to just sit in front of your TV and play games. A lot of times you're on the go, or you have family or other priorities to take care of. So Nintendo Switch is perfect. I can pick up a game real quick, play it for real quick, and then put it down real quick. And I'm good to go. And then if I want to jump back in, well, boom, my save is right there. So Ys 8, I'm going to complete that game. I have about 10 days left. I just have to put more hours into it so I can beat it before Octopath Traveler comes out because I'm 100% playing this game immediately. I already have it pre-ordered. So let me know, how much hype do you have for this game? Are you that excited as much as I am right now? Because I cannot contain myself for this game. So Octopath Traveler coming July 13th. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Wormys Playhouse, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in another episode. We'll see you then. Bye!